I've got my coffee and I'm ready. So you've probably heard of the word love bombing 100 times. And that's good because when I was going through my breakup with my ex-narc a couple of years ago, these videos on narcissism weren't so common, so I'm really glad that the information is out there now. So what is love bombing and why do all narcissists seem to go through the same phase? So you meet somebody, you meet the narc, and they seem okay at first, everything is normal, you're getting to know one another, but they're going a little bit fast. You know, they're calling and texting you a little too much, they're telling you that maybe you're the one, they're showering you with gifts and maybe spending a lot of money on you, spending a lot of time with you. And it feels really great, to be honest, it feels great. But in your head, something feels off. And you can feel it. And this is not just a woman's intuition, but I think an empath's intuition. They are talking about the future with you very quickly, and soon you can't keep up with their calls and their texts, and they start becoming controlling and maybe even a little bit obsessed. So in the narc's head, they know from the get-go that this relationship is not going to last. They know that. They already have that prepared in their heads. They know that you will either leave because you're sick of their BS, or they know they will discard you. So what happens is they start to love bomb you, and it feels great. And pretty soon afterwards, they start to pull away. And they withdraw little by little. They take away their compliments. They take away their affection and their approval and maybe even communication. So this is very confusing to us. So what do? Maybe we chase after them. We are calling and texting them, asking them what's wrong, are you okay, what's going on? And this turns us into, to be frank, a kiss ass. And we might not know it at the time, we're just trying to simply fix what we thought was a great relationship. And this is how we become a people pleaser, because we notice that the narc went from this love bombing stage to slowly withdrawing, and they're planning on, in their head, they're planning on discarding you, but we don't know that if it's our first time with a narc. So once you start feeling insignificant and belittled, that's when the true devalue comes in. And I will make a separate video on this that goes into more detail, but once you're feeling this small, the narcissist then will start to devalue you. They will make comments about you and your physical appearance. They will ignore you. They will flirt with other people in front of you. And it's heartbreaking to us because we don't want to believe that this partner is really like this. We don't want to believe that the person that we loved or thought we loved has changed so much. But a narcissist is so predictable because they are obsessed with the newness of other people. They are obsessed with attention from other people. So one person will never satisfy them. That's why you often see them going from person to person or having short-term relationships. They cannot stand to be with one person. They need the newness and the attention of other people. So what happens is after they love bomb you and then they devalue you, after the breakup, you will see no tears from the narcissist because they don't care. They never formed a true bond or attachment. It was all just a game to them. Just a sad time out. So typically they will leave the person that they were with without any closure. They tend to leave very fast. After the breakup, the narcissist will change their appearance. Typically, not always, but they usually change their wardrobe or their hair or something. And on social media, what they like to do is post like Mother Teresa stuff. So very positive, very fake things, or they might even be slandering you blatantly or in a covert way. So typically what happens after they discard you unexpectedly, usually they will come and they will hoover you. So I'm sure you've heard of this term, but what they like to do is keep people kind of around. That's why narcs are friends with their exes, almost all of them. They keep their exes around as a backup plan. And typically they will come back to you and pop up here or there and try to see if they can get you again. And since they left without closure, you typically will say, okay, yes, like, come back, can we talk, anything. And then the cycle just repeats itself, just repeats, and you get nowhere. So remember that the narc will never offer you consistency. You will never have a stable, consistent relationship. So yeah, I hope this helped. I will be making more videos on each stage of the abuser, and I'm wishing all of you peace. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers.